Everyone, my name is Caitlin Nguyen and I'm a Research Data Specialist 1 with the SMART team. In this video, I'll walk you through how to update asset information in FAMS using the asset bulk upload process. We will begin this process with step 1, logging into FAMS portal. First, navigate to FAMS portal and log in with your credentials. After logging in, you will land on the Fleet Management Asset Search page. If you are not already on this tab, look for the Fleet Management section in the menu. Click on Asset, then Search. We will be using this tab to export all asset data for your department. Moving on to step 2, we will now export your department's asset data. Scroll down past the Quick Search section until you reach Advanced Search. Make sure your agency is selected, this should happen automatically, and then click Export. This will export a list of all fleet assets currently recorded in FAMS for your department to a CSV file, and the file is typically saved in your computer's Downloads folder. Now we will move over to FAMS for a demonstration. To recap, we are going to log into FAMS. Then we will land on the Fleet Management Asset Search tab here. Scroll past the Quick Search and go down to the Advanced Search. Your agency should be entered here, and then select Export. This will export a list of all assets currently recorded in FAMS for your department to a CSV file, and the file is typically saved in your computer's download folder. In the next section, we will return back to the PowerPoint to proceed with preparing the exported file. We will now work on preparing the exported file in step 3. Your expert will download a CSV file. This file already matches the bulk upload template format, so there's no need to copy data into a separate template. Next, delete any rows for assets you are not updating. This step is optional but highly recommended. It helps you track how many assets you are updating and verify the correct number is processed in FAMS. I will now transition over to the CSV file to show you how to properly delete and format the rows. We are now in the downloaded CSV file from FAMS. This file has all asset data for your department that we will use for the asset bulk upload. To delete rows, you should select the rows of the equipment numbers that you want to delete. For this example, we want to delete these selected equipment numbers, so that is rows 5 through 10. What we are going to do is highlight the entire row for 5 through 10, right-click, and delete. It is important to delete the entire row to avoid formatting issues during the upload. We will move over to the slideshow to review the next steps on updating the asset information. Step 4, update asset information. We are going to update the necessary fields in your file. For departments that use Fiscal, keep in mind, not all fields in the export can be updated in FAMS. Certain fields are managed in Fiscal and can only be updated there. Refer to slides 6 and 7 of the training presentation for a breakdown of which fields are editable in FAMS versus Fiscal. Additionally, ensure all updated values are valid and match the data file layout specification. Invalid values can cause upload errors or reporting gaps. Here is a list of fields that can be updated in FAMS for Fiscal using departments. For departments not using Fiscal, all fields can be updated using the bulk upload. Note that the billing code in the Master Asset Data Gap Report downloaded from the FAMS portal is highlighted as a Fiscal field, but it can only be updated in FAMS. These are the fields that must be updated in Fiscal. If your department does not use Fiscal, this slide does not apply to you, and you may update all fields in FAMS. For all other departments that use Fiscal, these are the fields that must be updated in Fiscal. You won't be able to change them through a FAMS bulk upload. To get these fields updated, you can either edit them in Fiscal, or if you do not have access, reach out to your Fiscal liaison. Step 4 continued, we are going to proceed with our example of updating the acquisition in-service date. The acquisition in-service date is the first date that the fleet asset becomes available for use of state business. This allows for preparations such as telematics installations, modifications, and initial deployment after the acquisition delivery date. An accurate acquisition in-service date is critical to ensure correct asset usage and telematics compliance. If the date is inaccurate and the asset has not yet been deployed, it may still be subject to asset usage and telematics reporting, potentially resulting in reporting discrepancies and compliance gaps. We will move back into the exported CSV file to demonstrate the example of how to update the acquisition in-service date. In the downloaded CSV file, we are going to walk through an example of how to update the acquisition in-service date. We will begin with locating the field we would like to update. The acquisition in-service date is in column AC, located here. When updating the acquisition in-service date, the date must be today's date or earlier. We are going to make sure the date is in short date format. To check this, we are going to select the entire column, then click on the drop down under Acrobat here and select the short date here. This ensures proper formatting and helps avoid upload errors related to compliance. Then, for the asset in which we want to update the acquisition in-service date, we can change it now to 10/30/2025. We will move back to the slideshow to discuss saving the file next. Step 5, save the upload file. Save your file in a location that is easy to find later. It is best practice to keep a copy of each version. Don't overwrite previous files. Save each version separately. Ensure this file is saved as a CSV, comma delimited format. FAMS exports this format by default, but it's good to double check. Step 6, upload the file to FAMS. Go to the Fleet Management Asset Upload section in FAMS. Confirm your agency is selected, then upload the file we just saved. Step 7, confirm the upload. After uploading, you will see a confirmation message asking you to verify that you're uploading asset records for your department. If everything looks good, click OK. FAMS will begin processing the file. Step 7 continued, verify the upload. To confirm that your records have been updated, look for a green confirmation message at the bottom of the screen. Check that the number of records updated matches the number of assets in your file. If you removed unused rows earlier, this should match exactly. If you see a red error message or are prompted to contact IT, refer to the next slide on how to troubleshoot. If you received an error message or are prompted to contact IT, we will now begin troubleshooting your file. In your upload file, we should first check for blank equipment numbers. FAMS requires this field for all uploads. Second, if you are a Fiscal using department, verify the asset exists in FAMS. For Fiscal departments, assets must be in FAMS. Assets not in FAMS will cause uploads to fail. Third, review field formatting. Compare your entries to the data file layout specification. Fourth, use a clean template. Copy your data, then using Ctrl-Shift-V, paste the values into a fresh template from FAMS portal. You can find the asset upload template under Documentation, Bulk Upload Template, Asset. Fifth, contact support. If the issue persists, email our data integrity team at dit@dgs.ca.gov and include a screenshot of the error message, the file you are attempting to upload, and a summary of the steps you have already completed. That wraps up this tutorial on updating asset information in FAMS via bulk upload. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to dit@dgs.ca.gov. Thank you.